Stephen, wow, what a way to close the opening night of the Masters. Just sum up right now how you're feeling for us.
Bedtime. Yeah, I lost a lot of energy halfway through the game. Obviously, I started off brilliant with 11 dart, I think. And I thought, happy days, here we go. And then I just couldn't find the treble 20. Obviously, Ross is a really good friend of mine as well. And it's always difficult playing Ross. I love the bones of him. I don't think he loves the bones of me at the minute, but yeah, I've got him staying at man for Wigan and stuff, and yeah, we've been practicing together. I think this time last year I was practicing with Nathan Aspinall, and we had a ding-dong the first round, so yeah, I'm looking for a blind fella next year to practice with and maybe get an easier round.
Getting your season off to a winning start, how important is that for confidence?
Massively. I spoke about it downstairs. Obviously, we all want to put a marker down for the start of the season. We've got a thick and fast calendar, Pro Tours and Europeans and events that I want to push myself into. Obviously, I weren't far away from the Premier League, I believe, and yeah, that's the aim this year. I think I need to win a few titles. Obviously, last year I had a good year, but I didn't win anything. So let's start winning.
What you said there, is that a good or a bad thing for your confidence that you were close with the Premier League but not quite there?
I think massively confident booster, to be honest. Knowing that you're on the cusp of being in the biggest non-ranked tournament. But yeah, obviously it's something that I can build on for the rest of the season. And if I have a good season, that's where I want to be. I want to be talked about being back in the Premier League and the World Series events. I believe that I've got one of the best walk-ons in the game. I believe I'm one of the best players in the world again, and yeah, that's what I want to be.
Just talk me through that atmosphere, because that was absolutely incredible from the walk-on, and when you were behind, how much did they drag you through as that 12th man?
Like I said, I was tired. I felt really tired there. I've got a bit of a cold, and obviously, man flu, you lose a bit of confidence and stuff, but even at 5-2 down, the crowd was all on my side. It's amazing, to be honest, because I felt like I was down and out. I sort of not give in. I'll never give in. I'll always try, but I took the pressure off myself by saying I'm out of the tournament, and yeah, I think that helped.
Steve, we haven't spoken to you since the Worlds. You were being hyped up and talked about hugely about going all the way, and obviously you ran into the Juggernaut that is Michael van Gerwen. How have you reacted to that? How disappointing was that, and how important is this tournament to get that out of your memory?
Yeah, no, it was a horrible defeat. Obviously, Michael's one of the best players in the world, and I think he had probably his best tournament average against me. So it says a lot that he had to produce his best. But listen, I've been away on holiday. I've refreshed, and we come back this season, and like I said, there's no time like the present. Let's have a good run in this tournament and start winning tournaments.
You didn't go all the way, but someone from your neck in the woods did go all the way. Just how much have you felt the Luke Littler effect from your area, and how big is it for the sport?
It's massive for the sport. What he's done, the faces, people who are not involved with the sport who are coming out of the woodwork and supporting us. I'm bringing fresh sponsors into the game. It can only be good for our game. Obviously, there's a lot of young players who are on the tour who are capable of doing what Luke's done, so it just goes to show that our sport is in great hands and the future's prosperous for our sport.
Dave Chisnell said earlier tonight as well that it's been a bit of a kick up the backside. He had to put on a big average stage to sort of almost match what Luke's doing. Is that does all the top players feel that? Has it been a big inspiration for you?
I wouldn't say inspiration. Obviously, what he's doing is it's an individual sport in it, so what he's doing is brilliant for himself, but it doesn't bring the money in for me. So yeah, listen, I've got to keep continuing to work hard. Like I said, I was a bit deflated and down and out there, didn't feel too good, but tomorrow's another day. I'll have an early night, and listen, let the crowd go Bunting Mental again.
Thank you.
Stephen, doesn't get any easier up next. World Champion, world number 1, Luke Humphries. When you're facing one of those top guys, the best player in the world, do you almost relish that time more, that you can test yourself against the very best on a big stage?
Yeah, I think so. And listen, there's no bigger at the minute than Luke Humphries. He's the world champion. He's the player who won a lot of titles last year, but I've got a decent record against Luke. I've beaten him before on TV events, and I don't think any player scares me, to be honest. If I turn up and play my game and be the best Stephen Bunting I can be, then I can be dangerous for anyone.
and you're into the top 16 now. Not sure how much you've looked at it, but you're not defending an awful lot of money this year. Does that present a real opportunity to get back in the up there in the rankings? I know that you said last year, I think in Wolverhampton, that the rankings didn't reflect the ability that you have and the way you've been playing.
Yeah, of course. I honestly believe I'm better than number 16 in the world. I think provisionally going into the World Championships next year, I'm number 11, so there's not much to defend, but I also need to produce my best darts to move up that ladder. There's another 100 and odd players behind me who want to keep climbing, and obviously with Luke playing so well as well, he's always climbing, but there's also players at the top who are dropping, so I've just got to keep producing what I do, not really take me out off the ball and look at the other players. I've just got to keep focused on what I can do, and yeah, hopefully it can take me to the top.
Cheers, Stephen. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much.